Hey y'all, it's me, Dri. I made it back home from traveling. I've just been picking up things around the house and getting my life back in order after being away, and I noticed something about myself and when I was doing it, so I wanted to just pop on here and talk to you all about it. What I noticed, it didn't come from a big moment. It didn't even come from a breakthrough or a collapse. It came from something much quieter than that, because I realized that I'm not waiting anymore. Not for a person, not for clarity. And I'm not waiting for something to finally click into place. And the thing is, this state that I'm in, I didn't force it. It just happened. Because at some point, I'm guessing that after enough cycles and after enough patterns showed themselves, and what else? After enough moments of choosing myself and then having to choose myself again and again, something finally locked in. And just like with everything else, it wasn't loud. It wasn't this big declaration of independence. It was very subtle, but it was also astoundingly clear. It was the absence of that pull, that feeling of, when is this gonna happen? Or when is this gonna move? Or when is this gonna become something? And even what comes next? All that energy, all those questions, they're just gone. And I didn't even realize how much space all of that questioning, uncertainty was taking up. I didn't notice it until today, because those things weren't there anymore, and I just realized it. Because when you're in that waiting energy, even if you feel strong about it, and even if you're being grounded, there's still a part of you that's slightly leaning forward. It's you slightly anticipating, slightly holding space for something that is external of you to meet you. So today, I noticed what it's like to be fully back in my own space. Not leaning and not anticipating. Just here. Present. And that's when it clicked. There is a key lesson in poker that makes all the difference in how you play. And once you learn it, it makes everything so simple. And what that is when you play poker, The key is to not chase the game. It's to not force the game. It's to stay patient and neutral, which is key. And then it's letting the game come to you. Because the moment you start chasing, you lose position and you lose clarity. And you start playing hands you were never meant to be in. But when you're grounded and when you trust the seat that you're sitting in, the place you're standing in life, and when you know your value at that table, you don't move. You sit back and you let the right hands come to you. You let the game reveal itself. And when it's time to act, that action, it comes with certainty. And that, my friends, is what true alignment feels like. It doesn't feel like chasing. It doesn't feel like proving. It doesn't even feel like hoping. It feels like stability. Like everything is already where it needs to be. And what's most profound is it's a feeling that leaves you with no questions in that moment. You see, I'm no longer building my energy around what someone or something else might do. I'm building my life around what I'm doing. And that's the big shift. That's everything. Because now, if something aligns with me, it meets me right here. It doesn't pull me out of myself to go and get it. It doesn't feel like pressure. It feels like ease. And that's how I know something has actually changed within me, because before I could feel connection and I could feel potential and I could feel what something could be. And though there was still a part of me that wanted to move toward it, just so I wouldn't miss it. But now, I can feel all of that. And I can still stay exactly where I am. Because if something is meant for me, it's gonna find me. It might not be in the moment that I want it to, but it's gonna find me when the time's right. And it's not gonna do it because I'm closed off, but because I'm no longer available for anything that requires me to step out of my alignment to receive it. And that is a whole different kind of power. It's not emotional. It's not reactive. It's grounded and it's steady. And it's very matter of fact, decided. And what I'm starting to understand now is this. This is the moment where everything actually begins to start shifting externally. It doesn't happen when you want something. And it doesn't happen when you're asking for it. It happens when you're no longer waiting on it. Because when you're no longer waiting, your energy becomes clean. And when your energy is clean, that's when your field becomes clear. And that's when what's meant for you has space to actually come in. And it'll come without resistance and without confusion, and most definitely without mixed signals. So if you're feeling like things are going quiet again right now, or if you feel like there's space where something used to be, please don't rush to fill it. Don't assume something is missing, because that space might actually be the very evidence that you need to see that you finally returned back to yourself. And from that place, stop it. From that place, you don't wait for life to happen. You just let life meet you exactly where you are. Just like that game of poker. Key components here. That's what I got for y'all today. Where there is love, there is light. If you made it to the end, please do like and comment and subscribe. I'm really trying to build my channel here so that I can spread my messages and help anybody that's on their path have just a little bit of light on their way. And I can't do that without all y'all. So send me your energy. I'll see you guys next.